Yes, we're outside again on the dinner break at work, because if you grade with CGC, PSA, Beckett's or Big Bob's grading services, or if you don't grade at all, this is probably still going to affect you. So CGC are merging with CSG, which were both under the same parent company, to become CGC cards. So that means they're scrapping off the blue labels that some of us love, and you end up with this white and black label. And if you get a pristine 10, then you get a gold label. So same sort of thing, just not as good in my opinion. Now there's a few scammy things and some issues I've got with this, and that is because they're CGC 9.5s that we all have now. They are basically saying are free 10s, right? You, up until September, you can pay them $5 and boom, it's a 10, magically a 10.
$5!
And apparently this is because, you know, their graders need to be less confused or something. I don't know, it's stupid. But the problem is now the market, we're already seeing eBay getting flooded with CGC 9.5s. You got the flippers getting in there, buying 9.5s to flip and get a 10 because apparently it's worth more, which is stupid, because to me, CGC 10 in the new label is now always going to get looked at as an actual 9.5. Sorry, but if I'm out there buying a slab, I'm not buying a CGC 10 because chances are it's probably not a 10. So they've devalued their own 10s by doing this move, because before, as you probably know, they had 9.5s, pristine 10 and perfect 10. They've obviously knocked the perfect 10 on the head. That doesn't exist anymore. And the pristine 10 is what you get in the gold label. That's the top of the top, creme de la creme. And the issue with that is that it's going to devalue our collections, right? So, and I've got to premise this by saying that I was, up until this news dropped, an avid CGC fan. And listen, my favourite colour is blue, so I like the slabs. The slabs are a personal preference. However, doing what they've done and moved to this label, which apparently they've spoke to focus groups and customers. Well, as far as I'm concerned from the comments section, ain't no customer out there know about this. There's no customers saying, oh, this is great. 95% of the comments are slating the move and saying it's bad. And I just think that they're just not in the loop at all with the market, because if they were, then they would have seen Beckett make their move. It massively failed and they backtracked instantly. Will they do the same? I honestly don't think they will, because they've obviously already spent all this money to do so. Apparently the guy says he's been working on it for a year, so basically they've been rubbing the lube on our holes for about a year now, and now the time has come where they can truly give us a good because they've also dropped subgrades, right? And this basically means that if you paid the $15, which on a bulk service is double the price of a normal grade, to add subgrades, the problem with that is now is if you want to send that back in and get a 10, you're not going to get subgrades. So they've took your $15, they've gone and blown it on cocaine and hookers, and you're never going to get that back. But oh, it doesn't matter, you can give us more money to put it in a new slab, but there's no subgrades, right? That's dumb. And also, if you've got a perfect 10 or even a pristine 10 with subgrades, you send that back in, you're now getting a pristine 10, right? So all perfect 10s that are going to get reholded are going to get downgraded essentially, right? And the problem with this on the whole market is the fact that they're devaluing their own product. I'm literally on Instagram and eBay, all I've seen is just people trying to shift their CGC slabs, which is, it's just really sad. Like, as an avid CGC fan, I'm very sad about this news.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
And listen, if you collect PSA, then you're probably sitting there drinking your beers, having a laugh, and that's totally fine, I get it. But the thing is if you are now someone who collects PSA, your value could go down, right? Because there's going to be so many people now that are going to be cross-grading CGC 9.5s to 10s. There's going to be people that just go, you know what, screw this, I'm just going to go PSA. So PSA is going to get flooded with a load of cross-grades and stuff as well. And I think it's just, in all, it's just going to impact the whole hobby. Everyone that collects slabs is kind of bummed at this stage, to be honest. And it's a real shame, because Listen, like I said, I liked past tense CGC, but I think this is a huge money grab. They've just gone and basically said, yep, you know what, screw you. I don't care if you've paid for subgrades in the past. I don't care if your whole collection's in a blue label. Well, screw you, because it's now like this. And don't get me wrong, in my day-to-day job, it's a business job, right? So I understand, there's a part of me that understands why they have done what they've done. They know that the market prefers 10s, and people are way more enticed at the fact they can get 10s. I've done it, I've sent stuff out to CGC, got 9.5s. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're so close to a 10. And it doesn't matter really if it's a pristine 10 or a perfect 10. 10's a 10. And it's much better to see your card come back as a 10 than a 9.5. If you get a 9, I feel that's a little bit different, because you know that there is a difference between a 9 and a 10. But to get a 9.5 is a bit shitty. So to now just go, oh, you know what, actually we're scrapping that, it's perfectly fine, we're going to get rid, is a bit fucking stupid. And also the problem is that they're saying that they've not changed the grades, they've just changed the terminology. So a 9.5 is still a 9.5, but it's a 10. What? That doesn't make sense, I know. So all I'm saying is, listen, if you've got slabs out there, I don't know, if just go and grade with PSA. And I hate the fact that I'm saying that, okay? And you can come at me in the comments and be like, ah, well, I told you so, and PSA are king, and you go suck their whatever, right? But at the end of the day, this is a really sad move, and my takeaways from this are, if you have perfect 10s, I would keep hold of them, because I would say they're probably going to go up in value over time because you can't get them anymore. Any CGC 9.5s, just cross grade them and sell them, or like, you know, there's I've been seeing people on Facebook that are selling 9.5s to people at the price of 10s minus a fiver. Which is, you know what, you do that, right? You do that. Don't let these bastards take your cards for a 9.5 price and then pay $5 and then flip it for a 10. You do that yourself, make the money yourself. And listen, that's all I've got. It was a short video. The news is there, it is what it is. And if I have already posted it, they did do about an hour-long Instagram live, which I'm gonna react to later on today. So if I've posted that, it'll be here. If I haven't already posted that yet, go watch this video instead and subscribe for when the reaction comes out, because so I've heard there's some very funny things they say. So I'm just gonna live react to it and see what all the shit's about. And until then, listen, look after your collections, and for God's sake, don't get scammed, because even big businesses are doing it now. So see you later, alligators. I'm gonna go do some work.